Okay, so I'm hearing they want this new you, like this new version of you, the way that you're showing up, maybe the way that you're even showing up for yourself. I feel like a lot of you could have had like a shift in your own energy, a change of perspective. Maybe you're wanting to take on just some kind of new challenge, or you're stepping out of some kind of hermiting energy where you've been in hiding for too long and something's changed. You woke up feeling different. The universe is maybe shouting at you to take a risk, and today's the day you actually take that risk. You know, maybe some of you have been contemplating some kind of change, dusting yourself off. It's been a while since you guys have dabbled in socializing, flirting, working. Okay, for many of you, you're wanting to work. Okay, and what I mean by that is like you're wanting to create. Okay, and that is that true feminine kundalini energy within you opening up. Many of you could be attracting your counterpart or an appearance from your counterpart in your life at this time, and that is where it starts, is with the awakening of that sensual energy that you're feeling. So something is awakening you or pushing you to step out of this hermit energy to trigger your twin flame. Okay, so let's get some intuitive messages. As you guys know, I've been doing one card readings or just like a couple of cards because I feel better connected to all of the messages in that card that it has to offer. So for those of you who might be resonating with the title of this video, just the way that the reading is going so far, let's check out what your energy is like. Okay, so we have the awareness card. And I feel like this speaks volumes about your worth, right? Your self-worth. Maybe many of you need to be seen and heard. What I'm getting is like a glow up as well. I think it's really triggering for this person to see you in some kind of glow up energy. It's like all of a sudden they feel like they may be missing out. Many of you may have a lot of eyes on you as well. Okay, it's like you're commanding respect in some way, or what it is you're saying is grabbing people's attention. Something about you is, it feels like more in charge. You're maybe feeling more confident within yourself. Your cup is full because look at the brass teapot there as well, right? Many of you have maybe gotten used to filling up your own cup. That's what happened in this hermit energy. And I feel like your counterpart pushed you to do this. That's what they did. It's like, as much as you took the action to go through this glow up, I feel like there is this push and pull between you two where you silently motivate one another to be the best version of yourself. Okay, but somebody wants all of this. They don't want anybody else to, I feel, experience a lot of the growth that you've been through as well. They may have a problem with you sharing your energy with other people at this time. I feel like if some of you have like a public platform, or you may connect with like a lot of people all the time, you may speak in front of a large audience, I feel like this person watches you, right? They may, like, if you guys have like a public platform and there's like comments and stuff, they're very attracted to like reading through the comments. They may see that other people may just learn from you in some way, or other people may find you admirable. And I mean, they can't get it out of their heads. Someone could be studying you very, very clearly here, or just trying to gain clarity about what this feeling is for you. Okay, so many of you could be gearing up or getting ready to experience some kind of success when it comes to launching some kind of creative business that gets you out into the public. Okay, so that may be a confirmation because you're gaining more awareness on the journey, and I feel like a lot of that has to do with some of the tower moments that you've had, and some of like, this is wisdom here is what I see. Many of you getting more confident in speaking your truth in front of an audience because of the tower moments, like everything that you've been through. It's like either you sit there and you sulk about it, or you use those experiences to help teach others and grow. And, you know, I feel like there might have been people as well watching you that while you were in this hermiting energy, they really were hoping that you would stay in that hermiting energy, because as long as you weren't coming out of that hermit energy, then things were comfortable for this person, okay? Because the thing is about you, whoever you are, the reason that I feel like you might be a speaker is because you have very strong ability to trigger people, okay? And I feel like a lot of you, it's either you are on the twin flame journey, or somehow you were put on the twin flame journey. Maybe you realized that you learned something about yourself because of the twin flame journey. It wasn't for you. Maybe through that you started teaching other people, but there's something about your confidence, like helping others through things, that it's really capturing your counterpart's attention here. Okay, awareness is the fact that, like, I feel like a lot of you are getting credit where it's due, because for a long time, whoever your counterpart is, they were really freaked out by your energy when they first met you. And they might have gone off and told other people that you're obsessed with them, you like them so much, you're in love with them, you think that you guys are some kind of fated connection, you guys are soulmates, whatever the case is. Only to like make a mockery of you, which maybe might have what pushed you guys into that hermit energy. But I feel like you use that hermit energy to alchemize things, right? And when you started to alchemize things, you started to realize that, wait a second, like, I have certain abilities or certain gifts or certain experiences that I've been through. I mean, many of you will know through ascension that it takes a lot to understand that you're first of all going through ascension, and then it takes a lot to be able to surrender to that ascension, or trust that you're going to come out like the phoenix rising from the ashes. And it's through that strength that many of you are making a comeback. And I feel like whoever your counterpart is, they watch you, and a lot of people that they've told about you watch you as well. And now is a time of many people observing that a lot of the truths that you've been speaking, that you haven't been backing down from, even when you were being made a fool of or being made a mockery of, many people are now starting to see that you held steady, you stood 10 toes down on your truth, you never allowed anybody else's opinion of you and what it is you do for. It could be like spiritual work for many of you who may be drawn to this reading, but I feel like you kept steady with that truth and that knowing, even though you might have had the world on your shoulders in terms of criticism and eyes on you, and all of that stuff is energetic, guys. Like, when you can literally feel, and many of you have experienced and you've seen in the line of your work and the ups and downs that you've been through, you could see and feel the eyes on you. Many of you have been through waves of knowing when people are really out to just get you, right? But you guys are protected. I feel like now is a time of justice for a lot of you. You're becoming more aware of who it is you are, and I feel like other people are becoming aware of some of the truths here that you have, again, been living, been speaking. Many people are now going through experiences where they might, maybe once upon a time, were looking at some of the things that you were spitting out of your mouth as crazy, and now they're finding comfort in your words, because many of them are experiencing levels of ascension themselves, having the tower moments, going through the dark night of the soul, right? It may be coming up now in their own lives. Maybe many of them could be experiencing some of the titles that some of you might be posting on your platforms, or, you know, if those of you don't have platforms, you know, some of the titles and videos that you've experienced and you've seen come to pass in your own life. You know, many people were judging you for some of the things that you were going through, especially with your counterpart, because I feel like a lot of this has very much to do with these intense connections, these twin flame connections, meeting someone that really shifts your reality. But I feel like whoever you are, yeah, it might have shifted your reality, but you literally stood there and put things back in place. Okay, nobody can look at you and say that you went crazy because of this experience, or you let yourself go, or, you know, I feel like many of you are really showing that you were in full control of the spiritual experience, and now many people are looking to you with a lot of questions at this time. Okay, so this awareness card, I feel like, is a heads up for many of you to, you know, get ready, get prepared to share and to assist others on a spiritual level. I do feel like an influx of energy coming towards a lot of you with creativity. Many of you are going to get justice as well from your counterpart, whoever your person is. That justice is going to come in the form of like humility, respect for you, just a more softness, a kindness coming from them, because again, they have gone through what you've gone through. And I feel like they're now looking at like the situation like, should I have just been humble? I would have been able to gain some really useful tools in being able to handle some of the tower moments I've been through. And I feel like that's a lot of people in your community and circle looking at you. Like, instead of judging you and what you've been through, many people are now experiencing, you know, similar lessons to what you've experienced. It's like, you know, when you think it's never going to happen to you, like it could never happen to me. And then people like might look at someone and they might judge someone so harshly or have all these opinions about it. I feel like for many of you, like on your twin flame journeys or in these deep connections with your counterparts, that might have happened to you guys where it's like, you know, people were judging you very harshly, you know. It could have been, you know, just the connection, the whole scandal of it, right? Others not being able to fully understand what that spiritual experience is like until they start experiencing ascension symptoms. It may not be through the twin flame journey, but it might be through another major life event that ends up bringing us all to the same place of waking up, opening up our eyes, living with more independence, more autonomy, more thought, right? So yeah, whoever it is you are, definitely you are, you're out there now speaking your truth. You've certainly proven people around you, you know, wrong about you, you know, wrong about your spiritual path, refusing to give it up. Okay, the truth is coming out and justice prevails. All right, so I don't know who this was meant for, but I do hope you guys enjoy the message. All right, take it easy, guys. Bye.